could share the story also. When we go play in Africa, whereby normally we wouldn't take a luxury flight, we normally take, when we enter the flight, to take a ride, which is the economy. Then now, the stage is ours. We no longer going right. We're going business class.
So someone's coming for it anyway.
I'm looking at the flight that came to fetch us. Emirates, fly Emirates. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. These are the memories. They stay closer to our hearts because of now. I'm no longer going to be seated like this. Now I'm going to stretch my feet. Playing with this remote.
Remember my blankets when you used to travel?
Our blankets. One of a lifetime. It's a beautiful story, man. So with that said, it shows now you're starting to dream. Now you're departing, going to the other side of the world, which is Asia. The experience, because of then you're experiencing world class, and just world class. With that flight taking off until you get there, it's just world class. And we dream about these things. We dream about these things, but now we're starting to see our dreams come in front of us. And as it comes in front of us, we say, finally, because I remember once upon a time I went to Denmark and I wanted to play in Europe. But then this was another opportunity for me to go and play this stage and go play these beautiful players that we always envy, we see them on the screens. So for us as a group, we said, I remember when we got there, everybody was excited, saying, we want Real Madrid. Everybody's looking at Real Madrid. But the unfortunate part is that we had to take care of the first stage. We had to play Yokohama Atlas. And we were like, can't we just bypass the stage? We want Real Madrid. That's the unfortunate part. But then I see the stages have changed a bit right now. Teams are getting to opportunities whereby now they can play these teams in group stages. So with that, it was a long mountain to climb. So we wanted Real Madrid so much. But, you know, we looked over, we wanted Real Madrid. We wanted to play against Modric. We wanted to play Real Madrid. We wanted to test ourselves and say how far we can go. Because I believe, Hlompho, it could have been a turning point then. Because I remember, that was a story opening for Casey Town. And he never looked back. With that goal, all the beautiful people are watching. So I could also convey to the guy that I'm going to go there that this could be the stage. This could be for you. And this can only come once at a time.
Wow, that's an amazing story. It was so cold though, and you left us out, so you're telling us all the nice, parts, and I can see it. And still I'm not showing you shorts. That's fine. It was so cold. So what happened whenever you guys would get back into the dressing room at halftime?
You're eating our secrets now. But anyway, Japan, Osaka was very, very cold. Of course, a boy from Limpopo, temperature, when we say it's cold, it's 22 degrees. But when you go to Osaka, Japan, now it's very, very cold now. And at halftime, we have to jump into a shower just to warm ourselves. Jump into the jacuzzi. The coach will be, sharing the instruction and we'll be.
So, coach, you want to have a jacuzzi?
It's cold. But those are the moments, like I said, the very rare moments that you experience them once, as Vila said. And Von Catherine Black Label, I think, is in good hands to associate themselves with the team like Mamelodi Sundowns, to create these beautiful moments for the players. And, we did say that as players, we wanted to be in the global stage. And to be in the global stage, now you jump in borders. I don't know how many borders you jump into USA. I've never been there. Maybe Coach Steve has been there with his English. But I know it's a beautiful space because players can tell that they're excited to go into the Club World Cup. And I was excited. Vila knows the importance of being the Club World Cup.
Jokes aside, Sundowns showed up. We were exemplary, not only in the way that we showed up in 90 minutes for the 3 games, the way that, even today, if you ask people in Osaka, the way the behavior was, the way you guys were champions in every single meaning of the word and how you held yourselves. You've got in front of you 3 games with international teams that you knew nothing of, but Sundowns showed up and we left our mark as South Africa because of Sundowns and you guys in Osaka.
Well, definitely, and we left a big mark. I think more than anything, we are very much brave enough to even say that we have this. Because you can only dream, and once you are dreaming, you can be arrogant about your dream and be able to show your name. Because I remember even after the game, having to now shake their hands and then give it to us and say, you have a good game. So not only that, but to have that recognition of teams able to appreciate what you're doing. So that mark was there deep inside our hearts, and we were able to say that we can do it too. Why not? Because of the stage is there, the opportunities there, you have the finesse, you have the aura. I think the most important thing, having the aura and saying, I can be better also. You can be arrogant enough and say, yes, I see this guy, but I think he can see me also. And then you have to step it up and show it inside the field of play. I think one another aspect, I think, which was very beautiful for me through those cold days, is having the supporters. You know, it was extremely cold, but having those people, because without these people, you are nothing, to be honest. But they will stay in those tents and be singing for us and cheering for us, trying to get that goal, trying to make us go. And within the number of the supporters that they had, the ages, you will still be able to hear them sing their lungs out, able to cheer us from the first minute. And those were cold days, extremely cold. I remember I was wearing even short tights, but I remember at one stage I wanted leggings underneath because I couldn't cope with the weather. And people would tell you about the cold weathers in Europe, and then they don't play, to be honest. And then those are the difficult experiences, those are the conditions that you have to adapt to. So it's never easy. It's never easy, but we must give it out to them. We must give a big shout out to those people. They do love the game.
I mean, there's such technology now, with Carly being on social media and all the exclusive stuff that's going to be coming out from the Mamelodi Sundowns camp, which have a great social media team. The fans are going to feel even closer, and the players are going to get to see it on their phones as well and feel the love, which is goes a long way to what you're saying. The fans' voice is important, and the champion fans are going to be alongside with the champion beer and of course the champion team. You know what it's like. You were captain. You were a leader of this team. You've got two people that sit with us now in terms of the players, my lord, as well as, of course, you must say it like that every time you speak to him like this. And of course, you've got Nyangro as well. What do you, as the captain's voice that still echoes in the corridors of the club, what do you say to this generation?
I think firstly is to embrace these moments as they come in. And if you remember, I said these are rare moments that are not going to come anytime soon. The great teams in the world, they go into Club World Cup to showcase their talent. This is the biggest level in football. I can easily say these boys must just go there, enjoy this moment and make sure that they leave their mark. When Villa and myself who were there, you can tell that they are aware of what Mamelodi Sundowns are about, and they analyze our team. It means we, on the global stage, we are aware, they are aware of us. So these moments, the boys must just make sure that they use them to their advantage and make sure that they enjoy these moments. And it will be very, very suicidal to see them not enjoying these moments because the moments are not going to come again. I'm sitting here as a retired footballer who always, when I look back into my career, I get goosebumps. I smile because those are beautiful moments. Winning trophy with Mamelodi Sundowns. Those special supporters who always sing the alarm house to say Kekana this and that. Or even
They say what?
they're close to our hearts, and because, like I said, Coach Steve mentioned something that they embrace the pressure that comes with saving these people. I'm sure the boys they understand the demands of playing this beautiful team, Mamelodi Sundowns. And they've met those demands. 8 league titles in a row. This has never happened in South Africa. And now they call themselves the champions, and they are meeting with the champions via
Champions to the world.
Champions to the world. They are going to the Club World Cup with high speed. They'll never stop winning. They never stop doing the right things. And it's such a nice feeling to associate with these boys.
Before I let you guys go, Villa, you've got a new leaf in life. You renewed your career as an analyst these days. Congratulations on that. You're doing very well.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. So, give us a little bit. Ulsan, Dortmund, Fluminense, you've taken a look at the team, I'm sure. You've looked at what Sundowns has done. We've been outstanding. You saw the last couple of games. They don't score less than 3 goals a match. They don't concede anything. So, but what is your look when you see that group?
It's a very interesting group, man, and what I like about this tournament is champions, because you can emphasize and also like Mamelodi Sundowns are champions, so you can be arrogant as well. So then you have to put it under your sleeves. But more than anything, when I look at these guys, when I look at these people, when I look at former players that have been here, I think one thing that they can do for themselves, is continue to dream. Just continue to dream. Just dream. just dream. This thing is yours. This thing is yours, and the stage is yours for yourself also to showcase your talent. It's yours. You can be arrogant. We need to showcase what we have, and one day we need to speak about our own talent and say, that guy made it. And where he came from the Southern Hemisphere. And so this is it. And then also having to go look at the group, which is, I think one of the games will be the AMs, and I'm hoping that every one of us will be watching that game, which is going to be Alsan. The game is going to be at 12 o'clock. I'm hoping that we'll be sitting on our couches, comfortably so. It's going to be an interesting one, and I know the boys will do the job. My Lord.
My Lord.
Ladies, I think you're going to be there. You keep doing your great marks, which is going to be your second appearance in the Club World Cup. And I also wanted to ask the chairman if then you can I go play the Club World Cup? Are you retired? In a joking way. Okay. Anyways, but more than anything, I mean, you have your Dortmund, and you have the team from Brazil also, so everybody stands a chance. Everybody stands a chance. I think they have an equal chance there, and I know for sure there's a lot that goes behind in terms of preparation. They have the perfect analysts, they have the perfect coaches that will be able to give them information and be able to give themselves a chance to come out of the group. Because part of us, we just looked over and said, once I've read with you, and forgot that we have Atlas in front of us. And they showed us flames, I must not lie. They showed us flames. I think at one stage I saw two fullbacks crossing for one another and scoring a goal. And I said, we are very much behind with our football. So when we came home, we had to take that information and try to bring it to our own roots. And that's what we see now. 8 titles, back to back to back to back. Those are the lessons that you take from these things.
Wow, incredible. Please, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Sibusiso, Vilakazi, Hlompho, Tupa, baby boy, Kekana. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, baby boy.